Hey guys, welcome to a video. In this video, I'll go over my guide on how you survive your horrific rations. Full clears, what you need and what can be good to have, and some of the skips, strategies, and things you might want to take into consideration. I did this on a assassination rogue, so let's go into it. Whoa, guys, before we get too much into the video here, I just want to let you know I stream over on twitch.tv/killerchris every Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes in the weekend, Sunday, and Tuesday. So do go over, hit me over there with a follow. We have a great community with a lot of nice, friendly World of Warcraft players. And I hope you'll enjoy the video. Alright guys, let's get to it. Alright guys, here, so let's take a look at what we are using for this build slash talent. We are playing Assassination, as mentioned before. The tech tree we have here is not maxed out. I did one clear run with one less of these here. These are kind of powerful. But yeah, if you want a solo run, you definitely want to go stick to the left side of the tree. Really, the only thing that matters are these. Yeah, these it doesn't matter that much. But yeah, Vision Hunter can also be good. I stuck to this one here first. I don't have this one yet. I've heard this is really powerful, and by reading from it, it is insanely powerful. But the one thing you want before you attempt to do a full clear is this one. You can definitely do a full clear with only this trait. I managed to get through full clear with 2 orbs left. I unfortunately did not record that run, sadly, but yeah. OBS didn't want to pick up my capture card late at night, and I couldn't bother. So I did that run without it. I'll try to have some No Mask runs up later, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video if you want to see some No Mask runs. I'll see how many I can do. But yeah, this one should be really good for that. So that's the tech tree. You don't have to be that far down. Talents, Assassination will be using Elaborate Planning, Master Assassin Vigor, Leeching for extra self-heal. The other two doesn't make that much of a difference. Internal Bleeding, Toxic Blade, and Poison Bomb. I don't think Hidden Blade or Crimson Tempest is worth it, because like in the areas where I did a lot of the burst, it didn't really matter much. So yeah, that's the talents. Essences, we're using Essence of Focusing Iris. A lot of the enemy can also be really viable here. We used Memory of Lucid Dreams. We used Conflict and Strife. Purification Protocol might also be a really good choice, since it is only apparitions that is in there basically. And I used Breath of the Dying. These were the essences that I decided to go for. Again, there's plenty of other viable options. You want to use a heavy AoE essence for your major, so Essence, Purification Protocol, or Blood of the Enemy is really good. Depending on what you have and what is good for your class, pick one of those 3, I would say. And I think that is basically it for the talents. Yeah, we can take a look at the gear here as well. I just run my regular 6% haste and infinite stars. For corruption trinkets, if you have a heavy AoE trinket, Withering segment of Drastargoth is good if you haven't. The motorcycle trinket might also be a really good trinket for this, but you can do it without them as well. No worries there, I did it with my Razor Core as well, just fine. So yeah, that is it for the build. Let's take a look at the runs themselves. So, going up to the first area here, we either want to mount up and do a vanish skip like you would do in a typical Mythic Plus setting, or you can also take a just stealth and sprint up. The first step, going into the first corrupted area, you want to like get some Phantom Knives out, get some dodge up on the ads, or finish them off quickly. Then go and proceed to kill the first elite. Once you kill him, the door will be opened into the next area of the room. There's a few guys that needs to be freed. What you want to do in here is you want to pull as many mobs as you can handle. Here it is a really good time to use your AoE essences and trinkets if you have them. The Drestagoth one and the Mechagon one are really good here. And just cleave them down as much as possible. However, do not pull the two big guys in front of the elite. They can be skipped by hugging the wall next to the house. This can be done without stealth as well, since they have true sight. So go and use your first cooldowns here onto the bigger elite and collect the golden orb to regain your ability to cast when you get silenced. Avoid the waves. You come down, and then it is onward to the next area. So this is the first of the hard areas. Mount up and go over to the portal. And in this area here, you will have the mechanic where you'll be surrounded by black puddles of goo with a gap in between them that you'll need to move out of. I am super bad at this, as you can probably tell from the footage here. The screen will turn a bit purple before the goo appears. So when you see the screen turning purple, which posed me a bit of difficulty here in the heat of the battle, stand still and move out of the circle. Although the stun is really annoying, they don't do super much damage, and the corruption is not there. You don't take any sanity damage from them. So for the first here, we want to like go up and kill the first elite. You can either do a big pull up to him or still skip up to him here. I ended up actually pulling the pack near him together with him, which actually worked out okay. After you kill him, you want to do as big a pull as you can. If you skip to him, you can actually pull almost the entire room and try and nuke it down. It is a bit risky, depending on what you're using and how fast you want to go. It could be an option. Make sure that you save your single target cooldown when you kill the elite at the end. Do note you need to clear all the mobs near the path for the last guy to spawn. There's one pack you can skip that is a bit over to the side. Yeah, kill the ad in the end of the room, then the big baddie will spawn. Nuke him down with your single target cooldowns. He has the following abilities. He has a thin frontal cone that you need to sidestep. He summons some ads that you need to make sure you cleave. And he has like a ring of orbs that will fly away from him. Make sure you either stand inside the ring or in between the orbs to avoid the hit. After you kill him, take the wind totem and return back to the beginning. Same procedure here till the next area, either stealth or vanish up to the next room. If you aren't a class that can do this, just go for big pulls up to the room. The mobs aren't that dangerous and it shouldn't take very long anyway. This room is fairly easy. Kill the first couple of mobs in the beginning. The elite do have a pushback. If you want, you can try and stand with your back up against the wall. That helps so you can stay within range and still hit them. I don't think I did this on this portal. After you've done this and killed him, talk to Corona, then pull the entire room. Do be careful for Touch of the Abyss. That stun is very brutal. Use your AoE cooldowns and trinkets here as well. And after that, you want to go and just check the houses and kill the guy. For the boss, it's fairly simple. Use your single target cooldown, nuke him down, and when the barrage comes in, just run around to him. He has a little shield cast, but that shouldn't matter. He should die pretty quickly anyway. The last area is have the same lost mechanic as the other area, so be careful for that. Here you want to kill Misha and then finish off the little ads she spawns. And then you can actually skip a whole lot, especially as a rogue here. But be careful you don't step on some of the little corpses, because they are actually traps that will spawn extra mobs. Here I want to recommend you to kill the elite executor, since it's basically free sanity with the elite exterminator trait. However, don't get knocked down like I did. That was a bit scary. For Rexar, I recommend you use your AoE cooldowns here and your single type cooldowns. He is quite brutal. The cast the board does do a lot of sanity loss, which you want to prevent. You can stun them, you can interrupt them, but I recommend just meme beaming him down with your essence or trinket use to kill them out off quick, finish off Rexar, and then take the Windrush totem back. Alright, so coming up to Thrall here, we want to make sure we kill the two ads in front of the house. Yeah, they have like a little frontal hit, make sure you step away from it. They have a fear. I usually interrupt one and then stun the other one. But other CCs works as well, just make sure you stop the fear. And then go straight into Thrall. He has the mechanics from the previous bosses, the orbs, the frontal cone, the shielded cast, and the boars. The boars, same procedure, just nuke them down with your AoE abilities. It gets a bit hectic, but it should be fine. Alright, and a few tips and tricks here to round it off of here in regards to the sanity orb uses. I recommend you try to use your failsafe when it's most efficient. Try to see if you can push killing a extra elite before using your sanity orb. No reason to play it safe until you use that extra's failsafe. So go and just push it hard, because if you can get like those extra 200 sanity before using an orb, you can use that extra time to do some more stuff before using your sanity restore. However, I would specify if you can use your sanity orb where it makes sense to use it, like when you're super low on sanity, use it, then save your failsafe, or when you're gonna fight one of the other ones. That should be a lot better. And yeah, that pretty much concludes this video, guys. I hope you find it helpful and enjoying. Hopefully you liked some of my fails in the video. Not the best at this, but hopefully you learned quite a bit. Hit the like button if you did, and consider subscribing. Don't forget to check out the Twitch channel. Links to my other social media is in below. Now I wonder, guys, would you like to see a Patreon? Because I had a Patreon, and I consider like bringing it up again here for YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Can we screw on the cap before? It's crooked. It's crooked. No. Success. And loot. It fucking worked. It fucking worked.